seems like the Marco Polo. Yeah, I was about to say Marco Polo beats Lucas 2-1. So that's been going on a while, you know. And Spig will be on the stream setup, ready to fight Omar. Omar has lit this venue up. Spig has lit the other setups up that we haven't seen. Good job, Spig. So it's time. It's time to see how this one will go. Soon. They neither of them are ready yet. Just, you know, it'll take time. Back at it with some semis action. Top 8 is beginning now. We'll head on. Shouldn't be any problems with the tags or nothing like that. Good, good. We have, I think last time I've seen these two play Central Summit Qualifier, Spig ended up winning on that front. Could be very, very different. You know, that's how it works. Things be different. They're starting on Smashville. That's a starter, all right. Back game. Yeah, Omar's being quite aggressive in these fronts. And down air again. Rinse repeat. I think he tried, but he didn't get the timing right. And yeah, now with that lead, you can back off a bit, but a little too in the air, and Hefty is able to snuff him out for like about 40 or so. Shit. Oh, yeah. I think he wanted to up E there, but wasn't quite aware if he crossed him up or not. Just wanted to get the grab instead. I'm not sure, but down tilt, yeah. And I think that's not death, and Omar knows he just gets an up air. Yeah, what do you want to do if you're both sides here? I think it's just a matter of playing neutral out, and then just eventually that's a bold living. But yeah, I think it's just like a whole play neutral out, and then eventually like find your win con and abuse it. Like that juggle save right there was Omar's win con, and the combo state is Hefty's win con. AKA Spig. I'll say he's being so aggressive off stage, and that kills him this time. Terrible. Watch out for the cross slush. Gets up early. Yeah, not quite prepared for what was going to be on deck for the ledge trap scenario. The back air not quite hidden within those air dodge frames. I think the scrap here is firmly in Spig's favor as of now. Just sort of framed in. Yeah, he just kind of air dodges out. Not a whole lot to say about that one. Just the game just kind of slipped from Omar's fingers so easily. Am I wrong to say that? I think that's just how it went. So we're going to head over on to game 2 then. Sometimes you need that mental reset. Like, okay, this didn't go so well. That doesn't define the set. That doesn't define how I am as a player. Just, you got to reset yourself and set up for the future.
Start the battle.
We shall be ready to see how he does on small battlefield this time. I like the same change. Changing it up, of course. I like new things. Well, it's actually tie, but it doesn't really, you can't really do anything with it. Just a second. Yeah. Didn't quite get the timing, but Omar didn't hold his shield like that. And yeah, this whole like, out-spacing thing, Omar would love to play this whole out-spacing game, but I don't think Omar as a player, he's not the type of player that will play the out-spacing game as much as you might expect. He's more about, I'd say he'd play the same with or without a sword, almost. It's kind of how I get the impression of how he plays. Like, if the sword was just replaced with a giant boot, I feel like it would just be the same thing. It's like, the ranges, I mean, I know he is a sword guy, but the inherent ranges that he plays at and how he wants to get in and get out of his like overall win cons, I feel like is something that I don't see in sword characters, sword characters. Watch for the cross slashes. Small lead for Hefty, and you hate that when you have a read, they just mistime it every time, man. Check the back airs. Spig did not just get up smashed out of it. That's the thing. It's just like it's not just the initial pressure that comes out of these types of moves. It's also got to be what comes after. It's just like you always got to worry about, hey, oh, he's doing this thing, but it's not enough. It's also got to be, I got to get situated for what happens after. And Hefty kind of shimmied himself around. That was a interesting move. Oh, just grabbed right through. These guys are both moving in ways that they absolutely do not want to. Yeah, limit runs out for Omar. Sometimes you just will do that as a cloud mage. You don't want to do anything about it. Up throw, opting for the juggle state. I think Omar's been kind of mid on the juggle state as of now. I feel like he's got to step. He doesn't have to step that up per se, but he does like. I think it would be of his best interest to check in on that. You know what I'm saying? Back here, he's dead. Yeah. Just got him straight up. Yeah, I feel like when you go for that kind of read and the cross slash. Oh, it's connected? Dang, I almost did it too often. So we're back to it even again. Omar is so deep with these edge guards. He's not doing like stupid stuff that I usually associate with Omar edge guards. Check out the stage position. All was Omar. Got hit. Now it's Hefty. That's the thing. Like these things can change so often. Oh my god. Oh my god. He stayed on stage. I swear that was gonna be a certified Omar forward there. He didn't do it. Nice. Hey, he's actually in the lead as far as percent goes. Just goes for the straight grab. That's the thing. Like sometimes he just will go for grab, and it's like you kind of get hit by it so often because like you want to make sure that you don't just give him the free sword aerials, but eventually you gotta address the fact that you get a grab away. You know what I'm saying? But a nice air dodge read on the down there, and that gives Omar on the board. It's kind of doing nice, don't you think? It's kind of doing some work. Clocked in for his job, locked into the game. Don't worry, guys. I had not planned that in a script. Back to small battlefield we go. I think what it comes down to is that just like I was giving Omar a lot of the attention as far as that game goes. I think Hefty, if I could tell you one thing, I think it mostly just comes down to it's just like a. I think his advantage state was really nice on that. I think it just comes down to like his overall neutral state wasn't quite as good as it could have been. And I feel like he opened himself up in spots where it wasn't really necessary. Like I feel like that air dodge to begin with felt kind of sus. Like I get why you do it, but it wasn't really necessary to get back on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like these kind of options, it's like if you're worried about a down air like that, I would say you're probably better off getting the inherent mix-ups of your recovery timings than going for a more binary timing like the air dodge example. Yeah, that's the lead right now, though. He's learning something. That dash tag was so obvious. But check the corner pressure. Yep, just kind of rolls out a bit early on that. Gets back aired. Listen, do you want to get? That's the thing. It's like, oh, it doesn't kill you, but do you want to get back aired? Yeah, no, Omar's so aggressive on these edge guards. Just right away. Just oh, it didn't work. Just let me slam this out. Actually, or there. That hefty one for the class. That's such a classic Mario play. You hit forward once. Nah, I don't want this to end like that. I want another forward though. So greedy. And yeah, the whole wow, he just went straight through that cross slash, just way up out there. Down there, yeah, kills him. That was bad. Yeah, he's not happy about that. I don't like that either. Don't like it one bit. Yeah, just opening himself up. He's like, even I'd say he was good in advanced shape, but sometimes just like overextends like that, and that kills like your times. And he's absolutely just, I think he's fumbling more, I'd say. Like, you check it out, it's just like he's running into stuff so hard. Watch Miradosh here. Yep. He didn't get hit by the up smash, but even I can call that. Just, there's something about a player Tilted that just does options for the sake of I want it now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you play like a goldfish. It's the like, I want it now. I want it now. I want neutral now. I want advanced state now. I want combos now. I want kills now. It's like you don't put any time or effort into it, and that's the kind of stuff that'll make you fall. Yeah, check that up tilt. The drop shield, I think you possibly wanted some grabs up there, but he didn't actually do anything to avoid it. He just kind of dropped the shield. That's the thing that sucks. It's like when he drops shield and it's just like, oh, you don't actually do anything to avoid the grab. You just like pretend to say, oh, I'm not shielding. That doesn't, nothing doesn't beat grab. We're good. We're good. Keep going. Oh, dude, I so expected the cross slash there, but he does go for grab. I don't think, probably because Omar didn't quite expect him to be out of lag. Probably good for him. I didn't fully expect it either. He's not going to get it fully, but Omar kind of, he's aggressive at a disadvantage, so he gets the downer out of it. And yet, the back air is just, who are you trying to back air, man? Omar is just dash attack. Spig. That is not the, he kind of made that back too. Like, he had like a lot of real estate to make that stuff go his way. It's just, I feel like in these situations where you gotta time yourself right and make sure you do these options in a manner that suits like the situation, I feel like the timing is just so off right now. It's just not what you want to see out of someone trying to get their dub like that. We'll hope to see Spig get his overall timing better in the next game. Back to small battlefield. I feel like that's also a sign of tilt. It's like, I'm not even gonna care about the stage. Just go back, just go back, just go back. You know what I'm saying? Not even caring about like what you're doing here. Starting with the fireball game, Omar. The jumps I get, but I also think it leaves them open a bit. I feel like at that range, I don't really see the purpose of it, so I don't think. It's kind of hard to challenge him, but at the same time, it's also like you can't really do anything out of it. So you get just kind of like some free stuff defensively. And for more offensive characters, it's sort of the same deal. I was about to say, he's going to forward air there. I kind of thought you wouldn't grab their net up B. No. There's no reason to go aggressive there. You gotta, there's just some taxes that you gotta take. I mean, it is called an inevitable fact of life. You're just gonna get taxed. And of trying to avoid that, well, what's the other inevitability? Yeah, death. Up B, nice recovery coming out from Omar, but he's still in his disadvantage. Down there, I like the drift, just getting out of there. He often actually liked to come in on that, but he saw where like Spig was, and it's just like, not this time. And yeah, he's dead. He's super dead. I think he just, when it comes down to it, it's kind of tricky to work with like that recovery and all that, because it's on the one hand, if you go low, you're so vulnerable to getting like 2 frames like range repeated. But on the other hand, if you go high, that kind of stuff can just happen where like you can get floodgated badly. You can have some really like dumb aerial hit you at 70 and just kill you right off the bat. Just like you have to pick a poison, and I think the poison was just outright toxic for Omar that time around. Omar right into scrap. Good air dodge like that. The down air is off the ledge. I don't think Spig in his state right now. I honestly don't think he can deal with that. Like, if he was in a more calm state, I think you could deal with it, but not this time around. Watch for, yeah. I was about to say, watch for down air. Yeah, I was about to say, like, those sets of down airs are so tricky until, and cross slash is going to hit, but you can recover. Yeah, you can recover just fine. I always underestimate Cloud Drift, man. It's like his recovery is so conceptually bad that it's like, oh, I can't recover from anywhere. But it's like, oh, you actually look at his stats as a character. It's like, wait a minute, he can recover. It just, his drift is such a big part as to why he gets recoveries off when most other characters just couldn't do it with the FB that he has. Almost gets the roll read, but cross slash not quite right. I would not have done back throw, but gets the kill anyways. Oh, that was scary. He gets off the ledge. And remember what I was saying about that downer? Hefty is still not punished. Like, I stand by my decision. Like, I think it's actually so hard for him to deal with. Yeah, back here, just keep him in the corner. I like it. A bit too conscious on the platform there. I think you want to just, like, keep him in other states and just doesn't. Yeah, the cross just, I think he's on tilt, man. I don't think Spig gonna has to have some stupid stuff happen. That is he's done, bruh. The set is over. I feel like by a certain point, I feel like Spig gave up, and when they give up, you kind of just mentally give up on them too. That's just how it goes, man.